Welcome to ThunderHawk. First champion today, champ flight, Bill Prasecki, 73. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Tell me about the round today.
It was a grind for the 73. Made a lot of putts, made a lot of par saving putts, made a lot of good 2 putts from distance, and just stayed in it. No double bogeys. I think I made 3 bogeys and 2 birdies, and the rest pars for 1 over. So just keeping it steady and avoiding the trouble, and here we are.
The weather wasn't quite as good as we thought it was going to.
No, it got colder as the day went on, and it was supposed to. I thought it was supposed to get warmer as the day went on, but it was getting cold. Those last 3-4 holes, it was like really cold back there out in the open. Yeah.
So what was the key to the 73 today?
It's definitely the putting. I mean, all around though, like I hit good drives, good iron shots, even when I missed the green. Still got up and down, made a couple of 5-6 footers to save par. And just staying in it. Even when I made a bogey or 2, just coming right back and having a good hole the next hole and just grinding through it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. All right. We are here with our A flight winner at ThunderHawk in Chicago, Milwaukee crossover from the Milwaukee Tour, Steve Christensen, with a nice round today, 82. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Little trophy for you.
Thanks.
Congrats. Nice round. Nice plan.
Thank you.
Steve, congratulations. Got to play with you all day. Got to see you play. Front 9, 41. Steady. Didn't make a double bogey the entire front 9. When we made the turn, we saw the scoreboard, and at 5 under, you were maybe 4th or 5th or 6th place, somewhere around there. But everybody else had a whole bunch of holes to go, and you're already through 9. And then played so good for about 6 or 7 holes on the back 9 to take the lead. Just kept creeping up the leaderboard the entire day. Tell me about your round. What do you think about it?
For a first tournament of the year, I thought it was pretty good. Hit the ball solidly off the tee. Not too many mistakes, and I made some good putts when I needed to.
What was the key to getting to 82 today?
Not trying to do too much. I have a tendency to maybe swing a little hard. Just kind of stayed even, and seemed to work out.
Wasn't easy playing with 2 guys from Champ Flight that blew the ball past both of us. But
I was hitting first a lot today.
Hitting first a lot on the tee shot's good. Hitting first a lot on the second shot, not so good. But congratulations.
Thank you.
You take a number from the hat. 2. Number from the hat. Who else are we waiting on?
I think it's just 3.
Just 3?
Yeah.
3. Good ball. Ball. Nice.
Stripe shot. Absolute stripe shot.
Oh my God.
Kick right.
All right, guys, we have the Flay winner here, Clay, 86 with the score and a playoff victory. You want to talk to us about it?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, up and down round, found something on the back swing feel, so was able to come back and I guess win in a playoff. It was better than I thought I would do, honestly.
Three-way playoff.
Yeah.
Strategy in the playoff. There was one guy that hit iron, and you hit what first tee?
Hit driver off first.
What'd you have for your second shot in?
I hit a 9-iron.
How far out were you?
I was about 130. But I'm in the weather. I figure I'm not going to hit the ball super far, so just wanted to kind of keep a compact swing and just put something in the middle of the green and go from there.
Middle of the green, about 50 feet short of the pin,
Yeah.
and laid it up to about 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
How were the nerves on that 2.5 footer?
Not too bad, honestly, because everyone else went before me. I knew even if I missed, like, we would just go to the next hole. So there was a lot of pressure taken off because of that. Obviously, I wanted to make it, but I knew, if I didn't, it wasn't the end of the world. I still had a chance to win again. So
Congratulations, Clay.
thank you very
Clay
much.
Schagel, B-Flight champion.
All right, we are here with the ThunderHawk Chicago Milwaukee crossover champion from the C flight, Chris Lutz, with a great round today. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, let me hand you this, and apparently it holds a few beverages. We hope you can find out.
We'll find out how much it holds. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Well, Chris, congratulations.
Thank you.
82 today. A heck of a round. 82 is one of the better rounds in any of the flights. What was the key to shooting 82 today?
Mostly just keeping the ball on play, hitting it straight, and was able to find my way around and maneuver and make a few putts here and there. Pretty good round.
All right, congratulations.
All righty. Thank you.
We're here at ThunderHawk, the crossover event from the Chicago Milwaukee Golf Week Tour, and I am proud to present Todd Kurtz with the D-Flight Trophy with a great score of 86 today. Todd, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Todd, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Great round.
Appreciate it.
86
Yeah.
in D flight. That's a heck of a round.
It's keeping it in the fairway.
Yeah, tell me about the round today.
No, it's just, I mean, it's cold. I don't hit the ball very far, and I just try to keep it straight, keep it in the fairway, and had some good chips. A lot of good chips.
What was the key?
Missed some really close putts that probably it was a great round.
What was the key to shooting 86?
Just patience and swinging smooth.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Post Birdie Podcast. Wrap up of Thunder. As always with me again is Bill Persecki. Had 104 people play this weekend.
I know.
Not over 100 in quite a long time in Chicago, but we had 104 for this tournament.
Mhm.
It was only about 55 degrees.
I know, yeah. And that was our largest field since June of 2022. So basically our largest field since a summer month and a year when everybody was trying to get out and play some golf after COVID. So to get 104 people in the first week in May in Chicago, really up north, like between Chicago and Milwaukee, when you have to know that the weather is going to be questionable playing that early in the season. It's great to see. It's great to see the turnout that we've had so far this year.
Yeah, talk about the weather. It was 55 degrees or so when I teed off, with the wind going into us on one. And somewhere in the middle of the front nine, the wind shifted and started coming off a lake, and it got cold.
Yeah. And so something changed with that forecast, because it was not, I don't think, supposed to be as cold as it got. I remember I was looking at the forecast all week, looked like it was going to be low to mid 50s, but sunny and not that much wind, and maybe even getting a little warmer as the day went on. But I think the warmest part of the day was probably right when the first groups teed off. So I teed off at 10:50. I can't remember when your tee time was, maybe 11:20, 11:30, something like that. But I think that was probably the warmest part of the day, between like about 11 a.m. and maybe 1 or so. And then after that, it just kept getting colder and colder and colder, and the wind picked up. You're right. And the wind was changing too, because you go from one hole to the next thinking that, okay, this hole was downwind. Now we're turning around and going the other way, so it should be into the wind. But then it wasn't. It would change. So you really had to pay attention to like your ball flight and picking your spots. So it got tough those last few holes for us, at least in Champ and A flight. And for the C and D flighters teeing off later, I don't envy them, because that weather was not good.
You say that, but some of the best scores, winning scores anyway, came out of the C and D flight.
Yeah, we had actually the C flight winning score was lower than B. So B flight, the winning score was 86. C flight, we had a Milwaukee guy shoot an 82, which was a great score for C, and then 86 also won the D flight as well. And I know they're teeing off from shorter tees and all that than the higher flights, but still some great scores that those guys put up. I believe C flight, he won by 4 shots, maybe 5 shots. and D Flight, the winner, won by, I believe it was 7 shots. So, and both of those players, it's Chris Lutzy and Todd Kurtz, both Milwaukee players. So they took it to the field in their flight, that's for sure, especially in those conditions.
Yeah, Milwaukee took it to us the entire weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They won A, B, C, and D. Outside of you winning champ flight, we didn't have a winner.
Yeah, so we're even, I guess. So maybe we'll have the rubber match next year. And the reason I say we're even is because this same tournament at ThunderHawk last year, we didn't do it the same weekend. We did it in August last year, so it didn't have as big of a field. But I remember last year, all 5 flights were won by Chicago players, and now yesterday we had 4 out of the 5 flights won by Milwaukee players. So we're gonna have to have the rubber match next year, and maybe we'll come up with some sort of like a side competition we can do for it, or something like that. I'm not sure what, but yeah, we'll have to keep that battle going between us.
About the playing conditions at ThunderHawk.
Hey, I thought the course was in great shape overall, especially again for first weekend in May. Greens were rolling very, very true. Fairways were pure. Bunkers were in great shape. The toughest thing was probably the rough, because I don't think it looked like they hadn't cut the rough in a few days, or maybe even longer than that, or maybe they're just gonna leave the rough longer this season, and that's what they're gonna do. But the rough was thick. There were a lot of shots that, at least in our group, there were a lot of shots that players hit out of the rough, and you could tell the grass just totally grabbed the club and took everything off the shot. And it wasn't like, a guy hit it fat or anything like that, or mishit it. You could tell that there were a few shots I can think of that you could tell they hit it solid. They hit the ball solid, at least. It's just that club gets caught in that grass and the ball doesn't go anywhere. So I didn't talk to each of the other winners about this specifically, but I'm guessing that the more often you were in the fairway, the better chance you had of winning the tournament if you could just stay out of that rough, because that rough was thick.
Yeah, it was spotty too. There were spots that were very, very thick and spots that you could play part of. And I think it really had to do with the moisture content. I think that's probably why they hadn't bowed in some of those places yet. But overall, the course is in great condition. It's more slopey than I remember. I think that they put some pins in some slopey places this year that
Yeah.
they hadn't been in last year.
Yeah, that we noticed that too. There were some pins that were in that one pin on the one par 5 on the 7th hole was in a nightmare spot. And it was like, I don't know, there were some complaints that I heard about that pin, but in my mind, I thought, well, if you're going to have a difficult pin on a slope like that, that's probably the hole to do it on, because that hole is very gettable in 2. I mean, I think it was playing a little bit into the wind, at least it was when we played it. But if you get a good drive on that hole, you can have a long iron into the green on a par 5. And so we did have one player make an eagle on it. Donald Reed from the Indianapolis tour made an eagle on it. There were quite a few birdies as well. But you're earning even if you hit the green in 2, you're earning your 2-putt birdie with that pin. And that was not the only one. There were quite a few others that you had to be on the right side of the hole. And if you weren't, you were fighting for that 2-putt.
Yeah, I felt like I was on the wrong side of the hole all day, whether it was chipping or putting.
Yeah, it's it'll get you. It's a course you can definitely score on, as players did who won. But at the same time, it's a good Robert Trent Jones course. I feel like that's what I see on a lot of his designs, is that if you're in the right spots, if you stay out of the trouble spots, you stay below the hole, you're going to score. If you don't do that, then the course is going to get you. And I think that's exactly what happened yesterday.
We're going to look at the points race, since you were the only one to win out of Chicago. There was no big points jump from the winners.
No, I put a little dent into Luke's lead in the champ flight, which is he's still got a commanding lead in that, but we got a lot of tournaments left, so we'll see what we can do about that. I'm just pulling it up now. It looks like in the A flight, Justin took the lead. Yeah. but you've got Matt Fulcali right there, 25 points behind him. I don't know where Matt finished. I think he finished somewhere in the middle of the pack in this
Actually,
tournament.
I think he was just outside the money.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah.
But he got a lot of points because he won back in February down south. So he got the points from that. You've still got Mason Schultz right there from his win at Village Links. So pretty tight at the top in the A flight. B flight, Brandon Perillo maintains his lead because he was in the playoffs. So I believe he finished third because he lost the playoff. But then I think he also lost the scorecard playoff. But he's got the win from Village Links. So he's still in the lead there. Ed Mallet played this tournament as well, so he's still in the lead in D. And then Josip Barta maintains his lead in the D flight, but that's another close race. You've got Scott Bush, brand new member, 45 points behind him, and then 15 points behind them is Pat Kelly and Brad tied for third. And then even 30 points behind them is Chris Cass is there as well. So it's early in the season. You'd expect the points races to be tight this early in the season. But yeah, you're right. Not much change at the top, but a lot of golf left, a lot of tournaments left.
Yeah, Ed Mallet in C. I think he played out in Vegas and the one down in TPC, Louisiana.
Right. Yeah. So he's got 2 regionals under his belt. Yeah.
He's got 2 regionals under his belt, so he's ahead a little bit in points there. Coming up in 2 weeks, what do we have?
Randall Oaks is the next one. So this one, we played this tournament, I think actually this next weekend last year. So it's 1 week later on the schedule, but we were able to get basically the same weekend back, same tournament. I even got the same trophies as well because they still had them in stock. So there's a bunch of people probably, I'm guessing, who are going to be playing in this tournament who are the defending champions from last year. So they've got a shot to add another one of the exact same trophy to their shelf. I was glad to get the same ones. But Randall Oaks, May 16th. Entry deadline will probably be pretty close to it. They're pretty flexible. So the entry deadline is probably going to be that Wednesday, maybe even that Thursday before. They let me go pretty close to it last year. We've got 80 spots that we can fill out. And still a lot of spots open. I think I haven't updated the website yet, but we've had quite a few people pay. So I think we've got maybe 20 or 25 on the list right now. So plenty of spots still open and available. But that's the next one, Randall Oaks. And it's a great golf course too. Definitely a hidden gem in my opinion. So hoping for another good tournament and a good turnout and maybe better weather. Knock on wood.
We'll see about the weather. May weather, you never know.
Mm-hmm. It was last year. I remember that tournament. It was nice. It was maybe in the 60s, I want to say. It might have even got up to 70 or so. Because I remember we were sitting outside, like the scoring table and everything after the round. And we were sitting outside the whole day. So hopefully we get that again. It's about time.
Yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining me.
All right. See you in 2 weeks.